You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Thursday the 13th of March, 2025. It is 82 days after the winter solstice. It is 7 days before the spring equinox. The holiday of Purim begins tonight at sundown. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 23rd day of Venteuse, the day of the Cochlearia, the scurvy grass. The sun rises today at 7:10 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:05 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:01 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 7:28 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 8 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 42 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 99% full at midday. The full moon will arrive tomorrow. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the very early morning, low tide, 4:34 a.m., 9 centimeters. In the late morning, high tide, 11:16 a.m., 1 meter 40. In the afternoon, low tide, 4:47 p.m., 3 centimeters. At night, high tide, 11:19 p.m., 1 meter 43. In our shared realm of plants and animals, on the backyard garden watch, strawberries just put out their first new leaves. And among the herbs, French tarragon has broken through the soil with amazing gusto, its red-tinged new shoots surrounding an inner layer of bright green. Commemorations. On this day in 1852, the figure of Uncle Sam first appeared in a cartoon. The drawing, created by Frank Ballou, was published in the New York Lantern Weekly. In this earliest representation, Uncle Sam already sports the striped trousers, tailcoat, and high hat that will define him ever since then. On this day in 1877, Chester Greenwood patented earmuffs. He had invented them at the age of 15. His patent for the improvement in ear mufflers specified a V-shaped swivel hinge that held the earmuffs snug to the ears. Greenwood opened a factory to manufacture his invention in his hometown of Farmington, Maine. At its height of production in 1936, the factory produced over 400,000 pairs. The town celebrates him each December on Chester Greenwood Day. On this day in 1954, the Battle of Dien Bien Phu began. Viet Minh forces started to bombard the town. The eventual Viet Minh victory over the French colonial army led to the end of the First Indochina War and the full French withdrawal from Vietnam. On this day in 2012, the Encyclopedia Britannica announced that it would cease printing versions of its encyclopedia, shifting entirely online. On this day in 1900, Yorgos Seferis was born. The Greek poet and diplomat was a winner of the Nobel Prize. Seferis was his pen name. His given name was Yorgos Seferiades. He once wrote, "Don't ask me who's influenced me. A lion is made up of all the lambs he's digested, and I've been reading all my life." And finally, today is Thai National Elephant Day in Thailand, a tribute to an animal that is a key symbol for that nation. And that is the Observatory, Thursday the 13th of March, 2025.